Welcome Aquarius and welcome to your March 2022 reading. Hope you guys are having a great start in the month of March. Welcome back you guys, and if you're new to my channel, welcome. You are watching GeeURU Tarot, and this is going to be for my beautiful Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in Aquarius. So if you have any of those planets in Aquarius, this reading may be of interest to you as well. And also know that these are timeless readings. These readings can resonate whenever they're called to you, whenever they show up in your feed, whenever you decide to click on the reading. And also, never make a reading work for you. Just take the bits and pieces that resonate and get rid of what doesn't. And also, these are general readings. So if you want a personal reading, you could go down to my Etsy store below, but know that these are general readings, and to never make the reading work for you. And also, if the reading fully resonates with you, it is a gift from spirit to you. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started with your reading. I also wanted to say that I have that contest that had just finished up in the last month. So if you did participate in that, congratulations, and thank you so much for supporting me. Two, the decks that I will be using here, I will be retiring, and that will be part of the gift. So just FYI on that, what's going on. And then we are going back to the regular contest that I usually have. So if you have the most views and or likes, then you will be right after the birthday sign of Aries in the next month. And then also wanted to ask if you can please like, share, and subscribe. That way you will be notified if you hit the bell button as well. But also for me to be able to grow and give you the content that you deserve. Also, if you could comment down below and let me know what kind of content you would like to see. I will try to definitely work that in the next couple of readings that we do. So let's go ahead and move forward and see what Aquarius needs to know. Spirit, what is it that we need to tell Aquarius for the month of, when we have these two cards that came out? So we're going to go ahead and take the two cards that fell out for you. So the Chariot and the Queen of Cups. So beautiful, really emotional type of energies. And the Chariot looks like it's moving away from this Queen of Cups type of energy. This is all your energies. It's like you may be in the midst of moving, Aquarius, or traveling. And you may have all of these emotions because this is about you. We started off with you. So you may have all of these emotions. And in a sense, I'm beginning to look at her face, this Queen of Cups face up here. And there's this sense of melancholy, being really emotional. I feel like you've been through a lot of emotional roller coasters, Aquarius. And you want to go back to happier times, because this child here, it could be a child that you have, but it also could be your energy as when you were really happy. And now, by experience of being somewhat mature now or older, you've been through a lot of experiences of life and saw some of the unhappy sides that have caused you great emotion as well. And with the Chariot card next to that, it's wanting to travel. It's wanting to move on. It's wanting to explore and get out of a rut of being too emotional is what I'm getting here. It could be too that you are just doing just that. You are moving. You are acquiring a car, for example. You are going on some journey or vacation because it's fast moving. But it's also, like I had said, moving away from all of this emotional roller coasters and sadness is what I'm feeling. So let's elaborate further for you, Aquarius, and get more information in regards to what you should know for the month of March, what Spirit wants to tell you, Aquarius, for the month of March. So we have the Hierophant. The Hierophant has been showing up a lot. I just did the three your sign started off with Sagittarius and Capricorn, and now you all have the Hierophant here. So the Hierophant has been pivotal for all the signs today that I've been doing. So very interesting. You may want to look at those. They're very intense. Sagittarius and Capricorn's reading has been very intense. But let's go ahead and continue on for Aquarius. And you may be dealing with Sagittarius because I did say Sagittarius, but this is for Aquarius. So Four of Swords. The Fool card. Take 2 more cards, Spirit. Knight of Swords. And the Ten of Pentacles. Okay. So you have 2 major arcana cards, the Hierophant and the Fool card. So it's very important spiritual cards that Spirit is wanting you to know in this lesson for yourself. But as we start off with the Hierophant, you are going through some sort of spiritual journey. You're going definitely deep within yourself, trusting your own intuition as the Hierophant. You may be really religious as well as the Hierophant. Or you may be wanting to find some deeper meaning and get some spiritual advice with the Hierophant. And then with this Four of Swords energy, it's this sense of taking that time to rest. You have been through this emotional roller coaster and you're wanting to get away, I feel, from these emotions because you want to be more logical in a sense. These emotions are too much for you, and you wanting to release yourself and get away is what I'm getting. So you are taking this time to rest, but you are going through this deep spiritual awakening in a sense, or you are definitely seeking some counsel, some spiritual counsel. And it could just also be within yourself as well, taking that time to rest and trusting yourself to be able to move on from these emotions. You're wanting to start off on a new journey as the Fool card here. So definitely when you get out of this rest mode, you're planning to embark on a new journey with the Fool, which I think is beautiful. Aquarius, you are definitely embarking on a new journey. You are moving away from things that have made you way too emotional. And so with this Knight of Swords, you're really putting this into action as you are planning ahead with these messages or research for yourself. Because the Knight of Swords, if it's you, and you are Swords energy, you are moving forward, and it's like you're shifting your mind in a way too. You're taking action. I know this is not a Wands card, but you can see how fast this person is moving as the Knight of Swords energy with this message. Being able to move on with clarity, away from this emotional roller coaster after some rest and embarking on this new journey. And when you do, it brings you towards this Ten of Pentacles. It's also this sense of this new journey and moving towards your goals of what's going to make you happy and fulfilled. So it's the sense of having everything and being secure, and that is your goal that you're moving towards. And you may be also doing a lot of research, taking that time to find new ways of doing things, you know, because the Knight of Swords, or well, the Swords energy is very intellectual in that sense. So researching, doing things in order to achieve these goals of the Ten of Pentacles. And so this is what I see for you. So you're going through some sort of rut, but you're going to get out of it because you are planning on moving forward. You're not keeping yourself stuck. And that's what I like to see here. That's a good thing. So let's go ahead Aquarius, and get some messages in regards to the person. I couldn't even shuffle, this is so funny. But to see what's going on with the person that you're thinking deeply about for Aquarius. It's connected to Aquarius, that Aquarius is thinking deeply about. What is going on with the person that Aquarius is thinking deeply about? So they're reviewing things as well with the Seven of Pentacles. There's a lot of review that your person is going through. Reviewing what they have achieved. King of Swords in reverse. Interesting. Page of Pentacles. Five of Cups. 10 of Pentacles. Ace of Rods in reverse. 10 of Cups. 5 of Swords in reverse. 9 of Wands. And 4 of Swords. 4 of Wands, sorry about that. 4 of Wands. So interesting. So yeah, your person is doing a lot of reflection in their investments. That's what they're doing. So they're taking count of all their accomplishments and their investments, and they're reviewing that. They're looking back at what concerns around money, the money concerns that is going on with your person. So they're looking at their own stability. With the King of Swords in reverse, it could be that your person is dealing with someone who is very, very brutal. It could be someone that they work with. It could be a male figure. It doesn't have to be. It could be an air sign like yourself, Libra or Gemini, but it doesn't have to be. But with the King of Swords in reverse, it's not a good person in a sense. It could be someone that they're dealing with, you know, maybe a relative or work situation. This person, I feel, is very selfish, very very like vindictive in a sense is what I'm getting here. Someone who is doesn't care about other people. Someone that is a trickster. It could be very abusive with their words, really puts your person down. It could be a boss situation that I'm feeling here, or what's going on. And your person feels like they don't have a lot to give. You know, they're really trying to grow their stability is what I'm getting here. They may be in some sort of contractual or work situation or something with this Swords energy that I feel is very controlling. And with this Five of Cups energy in reverse, your person feels very sad in the situation that they're in. It looks like, you know, your person really wants to, their goal is to have this fortune and to involve you in this fortune. But this could also mean to that someone that they trusted, and it could be a traditional work setting, because the Hierophant could be about tradition. It could be about businesses too, the traditional type of businesses, these institutions. And so the person that they were dealing with is very corrupt. I feel that they were dealing with some kind of person that is in some sort of corrupt institution, and they're reflecting on who they had this business with, it feels like, and they thought was where they were going to have all of these riches. It only gave them so little as this Page of Pentacles. Very interesting. And so they want to have a new start away as they're thinking and reviewing all of this, and they're taking that time to rest, and they want to move forward with some truth with the Knight of Swords here. It's a lot of sadness because it's like they were involved in this corrupt business in order to have these riches that they wish they could have with you, Aquarius. And so they're holding on to the monies that they have because they want to have this Ten of Pentacles. It's really heavy here. It's like they really are someone that is very concerned about their finances, and it feels like they come from this lack mentality. And it could also be that this person, I feel, I'm going to say it here, like trust some sort of like get rich quick kind of situation, or even the stock market. You know, this is something where it's an institution, or even, like I said, it could be just any kind of institutional work situation. But anyways, as we move on here with the Ace of Rods in reverse, and this could be with some people, not everybody, but with the Ace of Rods in reverse, it's like not wanting to move forward. It's just wanting someone to like really in deep reflection in regards to how they're growing their stability. And they feel that if they have a lot of money, that's why we see a lot of money here with this Ten of Pentacles and then another Ten of Pentacles. Your person has this lack mentality and is only seeing it this way. Like if they had a lot of money, if they are able to give you this, that they are worthy, and they don't feel worthy of you. They feel like you are going to move away from them. And that's where this Ace of Rods in reverse is. There's like, they can't have this new start because they don't feel like they have enough money to give or offer you. It's like they're working hard for someone who really doesn't care about them. And it feels more not like a relationship, but more like an institution. And so with this Ten of Cups next to this, they really want to have this beautiful, loving relationship that's filled with love and fulfillment. But they're thinking too much in regards to having so much money in order to be in a relationship. And so they're fighting with a lot of people in regards to their own stability, I feel. And so your person is feeling very defensive in regards to their own stability. They're not able to take a lot of action, and it's causing them great sadness because I feel like what they had hoped to make a lot of money, they're like stuck in this Page of Pentacles of not having enough. And all they think is in order to move forward to you is to have a lot of money, when really it's like all of this love and being able to be expressive. Because sometimes love is not very logical and not all about money, but it's about expression and trust and feeling good within yourself. And that's what your person is trying to learn. But they're so self-absorbed in this money situation. And I feel like they're working with someone who's very tyrannical, very bossy, very out for themselves, and not really even paying your person fairly, I feel it could be at the same time. Whatever situation that may be. But in the end, your person wants to have the celebration of reconnection with you, to be able to revisit and see you again and have this time to connect with you and celebrate with you. And this is a celebratory card. It's about gatherings, getting together, And that's what your person wants to move forward with. But they're overly concerned because we have the Ten of Pentacles right above this, like twice. And so your person feels like in order to be able to be here, that they have to be able to have all of this. When really the truth is just they need this to have this sense of fulfillment within themselves, to be able to connect with you, to have this great passion. And so they're really feeling defensive about themselves. So as we recap this, we have this Hierophant and the Page of Pentacles in the heart space and the Four of Wands here. So the person is in some sort of institution, and not like, could be all kinds of things, right? Could be spiritual, laws and things like that. It could be corporations, work situations, something that's very traditional, because the Hierophant is all about that traditionality as well. But also your person is wanting to be more spiritual, is looking towards spirituality for what's going to be better for them as they're going through this chaos of never having enough and wondering why that is happening as they're going through this Four of Swords energy. And so with the Page of Pentacles in the heart space, they realize that, this is all they can give. And this is who they are. And they are someone that is has been working really hard and is reviewing how much they have in order to move forward in their life. But they feel like what they have is never enough. And that is the problem of what's going on with your person. And your person does really want to reconnect, but they're not knowing exactly how to, because they're so overly concerned in their lack mentality. And so let's go ahead and get some hidden truth cards for you, Aquarius. Get some information in regards to what your person wants to tell you in the month of March. What is it that Aquarius's person wants to tell them? I am becoming a better person. It's time for me to heal now. I know I was a distraction from your pain. So I am becoming a better person. Your person is wanting to become a better person. And though they're stuck in this lack mentality way of being and thinking that they need to have so much in order to be with you, when all they need to do is to be able to keep it simple and to be themselves and to be able to love themselves more without having to flex on you what they're trying to be or what they may have. It's not that important. It's more of who they are and how they can express that. So it's time for me to heal now. So they do know that it's time for them to heal this way of being in regards to this sense of not feeling like they're enough or having enough, but knowing that they are building towards that future as their goal. This person really wants to have it all, wants to be really rich, but feels like they don't ever have enough or cannot give you that. It has the sense of not being worthy because they are in this sadness type of energy of feeling like they don't have what it takes to be with you. And so I know I was a distraction from your pain. And so they feel like, again, like I had mentioned, that they're not worthy of you, of being in your presence. They feel like they need to be a certain way to be with you, when all it is that they're trying to really learn here is that with this Ten of Cups, there was always love, and how they want to reconnect with you. So let's go ahead and get some Kuan cards for you. Okay, so there's a couple that fell out, so we'll go ahead and take both of these. All right, so Medicine of the Divine Mother. Choose your divine medicine to feel grounded and peaceful. Your morning walk, daily prayer or yoga class, your time to dance each evening or meditate, to do an oracle card reading or sit quietly with a cup of tea and reflect upon what you are grateful for in that moment. Simple daily routines done with awareness allow you to feel my love for you. So this is the message that Kuan Yin wants to give to you in order for your person to feel this type of energy of love, is that simplicity of doing things that make you happy, that you can do when you don't need tons of money to do things that bring you joy. It's that morning walk, that daily prayer, that yoga class, that time to dance, that evening, or to meditate, to do something that is healing for within yourself, like short oracle card reading for yourself, sitting quietly with a cup of tea, things that you would be grateful for that in that moment. So this is that energy that brings down having an abundance of things, to take it down a notch into simplicity. So let's go ahead and read the next card here. So the Phoenix will rise. So you are not permitted to enter into the divine fire of personal transformation unless you are capable and worthy of the challenge. The reward bestowed at the other side of the journey is such that all suffering throughout is redeemed. No matter what struggle you have endured, you shall rise again. This is your destiny. So there is so much more than what the 3D world offers. And this is what your person is learning, to understand that it's not about having a lot of things to show, or feeling like you have to have all these things. It's this journey in this world. The reward bestowed to the other side of the journey is such that all suffering throughout is redeemed. No matter what the struggle you have endured, and this is what your person is learning, no matter what the struggle is that they have endured, and that they shall rise again, and that this is their destiny, this life, to be able to find this 10 of Cups energy of fulfillment, to be self-fulfilled, right? To be self-fulfilled in this simplistic journey of love, to be able to have those experiences, to reconnect and to be with someone that they love, and not take this energy of someone's causing this trauma on them and making them feel unworthy, is what I'm feeling. When all it is they need to believe in themselves. They need to believe in themselves. And that's where they're lacking this Ace of Rods energy of not believing in themselves when they need to believe in themselves. And it's causing them a lot of anxiety and competition with others, because they feel like they need to be some sort of a way for the outside world. So let's go ahead now and close that with the Doreen Virtue card for you. Okay, so this came out real fast. Retreat. One more card. Reconciliation. So the retreat, it's time to disconnect from the world. And so when your person retreats and takes that time to rest and really sees that new journey ahead that is not really based on the superficial, they will see that when they take that time to retreat, to disconnect, it will be like an aha, a light bulb moment of seeing what it is that's important for them. It's this self-fulfillment and this love that they have and joy that they have with you, Aquarius. And so reconciliation. So someone from your past is returning to your life, and it could be this person that we see here that wants to have this reconciliation. And it doesn't mean that you have to take them back or something like that. But this person sees how important you are to them as part of their fulfillment and part of their life journey here. And so they do want to have this reconciliation with you because you have brought them all this joy, which is this beautiful, simple experience that they can never buy. And that is that full fulfillment. And so, yeah. So this is the reading I have for you, Aquarius, and I hope you enjoyed it. And so if please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next month. And I love you guys. Thank you so much again. Thanks. Bye.